Welcome to Preecaaap UFC 325 Volkanovski versus Lopez 2. Once again, my co-host may or may not join me, so I'm going to just have to fly through this solo. Disappointing, but so be it. You know, I can manage. So, we got this Australian card, the second card for Paramount since been in there. I noticed Paramount is making exciting, given those 25K bonuses automatic for finishes, making a lot more finishes than decisions I've noticed in the last card. But yeah, this card overall is kind of a disappointment. I think if you ask me honestly, to want my honest opinion, if I had to give it a grade, it would probably be a C, maybe, only because these road to UFC things, I mean, I get it, but really they could have did without them and put some already proven UFC fighters. But nonetheless, we're going to go through every fight on this card, show the face-offs for every fight on the card, so we can come up with our best picks and hopefully win some money. So without further ado, I don't know if Dave or Real Fight Picks is going to be able to join me, because all of a sudden Fridays are pretty busy, or they're just too tired, or I don't know, grab an excuse and input it. And that's what they got. So the first fight. All right, let's see. Stop sharing that thing and let's share this thing. The first fight we have on this list is Sulang Rangbo versus Lawrence Louis. And we shall see how this looks. Sure. Okay. So this is one of those road to UFC bouts. This is the 135 bantamweight. Sulang Rangbo, the guy on the left. Lawrence Louis, he's the guy that looks like came out of a knockoff Bruce Lee video game. But nonetheless, let's check these guys out. And let me kick back a little. That one a little too fast. A little too fast, my guys. I didn't even get to see them. All right. Okay, that's a good one. They look sizable enough. Let's open up their tapology thing and see how it looks there. So we got here it is. Come on. Can I click this or what? Sarang. Oh, it's frustrating. Sulang Rangbo. He is Chinese, a record of 10-3. He Embo Fight Club, which means he was an orphan at young when he was or his parents gave him up, whatever, and he was brought up through the Embo Fight Club. So they were born and bred to become fighters since early age. Keep that in mind. All those Embo Fight Clubs, once you see this Embo Fight Club, you know they've been geared and trained to become fighters since they're in the orphanage at young age, handpicked. One out of I don't know how many, but for real, they are handpicked. If you don't make the cut, then you become a factory worker and making shoes or something. But Sulang Rangbo, he made the cut, and he's coming off. Look at the sea of green here. But remember, these are all road to UFC Long Sang fight. WLF, that's Win Lu Fang, I think it's called, Win Lu Fang. These are like the Chinese regional scenes. So it's hard to say if any of these fighters are proven. Most likely they're, there's a billion people in China. But anyway, look, he does got some Americans here. Peter Deniso, whatever, Gabriel Castro. Regardless, these guys from the road to UFC, I don't know shit about them. So I'm just going to go on with what I can. The stats for this have it. Share this tab. Sarang Sulang Rangbo is a minus 258 favorite over Lawrence Louis. I have to go with Lawrence Louis. I'm sorry, Sulang Rangbo. I can't, I don't, like I said, when you're in doubt, you just go with the favorite, especially if you're going to make a perfect card, which I'm trying to do. Get a profit boost to use on any winning method. I'm going to save that, but I already opted in for that. That'll be interesting. How's weight and performance cheating more? Yeah, tied to Ivasa, he lost like 65 pounds. I don't know how that's going. Bo Jackson, welcome. I hear ya. I hear get some different ones, right? Jesus. Oh yeah. I was gonna go up to the office, but my wife is like, "No, you're not," because I'm too loud, So, got to stay downstairs. She doesn't want me up there making noise and keeping her. Here it's already 10 o'clock p.m. and she doesn't want me being loud understandably. So I'm still on the wank bake computer, I guess you'd call it. Now with my phone, it's just whatever. Anyway, cheers, Kombe, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, that one's a little old, but anyway, back to this. So this first fight, Sulang Rangbo and Lawrence Louis. I got to go with the fella here on the left. I think he's just what's the Tapology say, man? All right, we didn't even look at Sarang or Lawrence Louis. I didn't give him a fair fight. Maybe I know he's Australian. Let's see what he's got in store for us. This line flipped. Ooh, okay. Oh, Tao, the guy with the tattoos, face tattoos. That's what you're talking about. Yes. He's came in. He was 129 pounds. So he used the boxing chain and he tried to flex and lift his body up, and he ended up cheating way too much that he came in at 122. They're like, what's going on? So he took the box away, came in heavy, and then the other guy was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not fighting him. That Boba, I forget his name. Boba, I don't know. But anyway, I was looking forward to that guy because the tattoos and crap. That would have been fun. Yeah, I get it now. I'm sorry, man. It's been a long day. I didn't work no 30-hour overtime week like BC Dave did this week, but that's one of his things. Was like, oh, I worked 30 hours overtime this week. Blah blah blah. I'm tired. It's only 7 o'clock in Canada, but it feels like it's fucking midnight. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, box of shame, 122 pounds. Then yes, it was awesome. Caught cheating, loved it. What are you gonna do if you're not cheating? You're not trying, right? I guess that's what I've heard. But regardless, that fight is off, so that's why we're starting with this Lawrence Louis. And this guy looks Asian, but he's representing New Zealand. His nickname is Lok Yin, 7-1. Let's see the champs that he's beat, huh? I'm sure it's a nice long list. Let's see. It is all a sea of green, which is good. He's got a loss to Anthony Drillich, and that guy, Anthony Drillich, he's been in the UFC. I know that name. I know it. Let's see real quick. I spent too much time on this, but I think this guy has had a UFC fight because I know that name. I'm gonna check. I just got just for my own piece. I got to check his resume here and see. Eternal Contender Series. That's probably where I saw his name, where he lost. So he did not get a UFC contract. However, that's where I saw his name in the Contender Series, which I'm glad I don't bet the Contender Series because that's just like Road to UFC. I have no freaking clue. But anyway. Oh, there he is.
That's the problem.
How's it going, buddy?
I'm not ready yet. Hang on, I'm not ready yet.
Oh, nice.
Fucking mute this.
Anyway, so back to them. I picked him on rank last year. That's where I saw that name. I knew I saw it. Anthony Drillich. Yeah, because I know Kiwi favors the oceanic fighters, the Australian, New Zealand guys. I don't blame it. That's home team for you. This is a home team event, and I do have a sneaky 3-leg all Australian card or Australian parlay, or it might be New Zealand. I don't know. But definitely a 3-leg oceanic parlay. We'll get to that after. But back to this. Dave, are you sharing things right now? Okay, you are.
I am.
I'm gonna stop sharing my shit. So
you should.
Do you have face-offs and stuff ready?
Yes, I do.
All right, good. Stop sharing that crap. I'm gonna actually. So
I need to update on temp.
What's that?
Huh? Oh.
It's the most important thing you have to do today.
Top me off, fill my bong and my beer, make me a sandwich, and then you can go. Okay, so Sulang Rangbo is minus 258. I have to go with that. I'm not confident, but it will be he's my Tapology pick and my perfect card pick. But yeah, I'm not going to put him in any type of other real bet. So what do you got for this first road to UFC fight, David?
That feels better. Hang on one second.
Okay. I'll take Rainbow.
Oh, I'm close.
Oh, Jesus. Make me a sandwich. Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's go with the are we on number one? No.
Yeah.
Which fight are we on?
Sulang Rangbo and Lawrence Larry Louis. Lawrence.
All right. Is it my turn? Are we going have we watched where are we at here?
Yeah, first fight. Yeah, there we are. We didn't get to see this. That's awesome. He looks straight like out of a knockoff video game of Bruce Lee, right?
Actually, yeah, he kind of does. He did this little weird kind of like
that right there.
Yeah.
That's like from he looks like kind of like he should have played Liu Kang in Street Fighter or something.
Pull it
like
off.
Straight off a Kung Fu Theater, Fist of Fury movie. And this guy was the bad guy in that same movie, but he won. Yeah. This is Sunday right after church school. He's come home, watch Fist of Fury. I think I saw this movie right here. And the guy with the shorter hair, he wins. All right,
let's go over some stats real quick. I do have a couple fights for them.
Oh.
Lawrence Louis, strike line per minute, 3.90 versus 4.15. Advantage Shulangaro. But we have some issues here. Strike absorb 2.98, same kind of strike absorb, same defense for both these guys. Volume's pretty much the same. Let's be honest. It's like they're too young in their careers. But what I do like seeing in Lawrence Louis. Fuck.
Louis.
All right. He's got a takedown average 4.13. Takedown accuracy 35%. Takedown defense 100%. Whatever. He's only fought 2 fights. They are against nobodies. But that tells me he's got a little bit of a ground game. If I look at his record in the stats, he did beat Nijim Van Wai by KO and Zhang. Yeah, you go. And Zhang Jingui by decision. So he does have 6 takedowns in his first fight, which I really like. And he did not need to take this guy down because he knocked him out. I kind of like that as well. Shows me a ground game, shows me a stand-up game. As far as Japanese fighters go, or as far as Asian fighters go, I'm pretty impressed with that.
He's a New Zealand fighter, by the way. Lawrence Louis.
Sorry.
Louis? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure he was. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, regardless, I'm not going to say anything. He is the older fighter by far. So I'm hoping he's going to be the more experienced. He is got the longer reach as well. I'm having problems picking Sulianjaro. I really am. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going with the New Zealander, Lawrence Louis.
Yeah.
And he is the dog here.
I'm going to take the Embo fight team. I know he's a dog because the other guy's been, like I told you, that from Embo Fight Team, they pick them as like babies and they start training them at birth. I'm shit you not. That's the whole mystique about Embo fighters. Rong Zhu, he's an Embo Fight Team fighter. A lot of those, that's all they know is fighting. They take math, and then they take takedowns. Then they go take Chinese writing, and then they take do striking. It's really
And can somebody please can somebody please tell me how many Chinese MMA fighters we have?
No, nobody knows. I don't know.
0.
But,
hey, come on. Who's at the top echelon from China? And okay, great. You got to prove yourself first. And being a 10-3 guy coming in fighting on a all right. We'll see how it goes. I am picking the dog in this one.
Okay, fair enough. All right, moving on. Next, we have Sebastian Zele taking on something Nakamura. Let me pull it up here. Man, the Nakamura, he looks half girl, doesn't he? It's weird. And the other guy looks like he could be a GM4.
Exactly.
Mershart the fourth, doesn't he? He looks like he'd be his kin, like his half child, like his, or whatever, weird little half brother or something weird. But anyway, this fight, the one guy Nakamura obviously is from Japan. Here's a GM4 or Zale. Dave can't pronounce Asian names either. Look at this guy. He's weird. He's not symmetrical. He's like half his face is kind of like I don't know. He's like androgynous. It's fucking his face. It's weird. And look at the height advantage, man. Yeah, you got to take the Japanese dude here. Look at the height. He's girthier. The other guy, the Gerald Mearshart looking guy, he's got a little flab belly down there. I bet you he didn't suck weight because he don't have no weight to. It's just like average Joe. He's Joe Schmo. The other, the other guy, the Japanese guy, Nakamura, he looks like he's much more better physically fit. I have to take the Japanese guy regardless of anything else, because this is a road to UFC fight. I don't know, 7-1 to a 10-1. It could give me a coin and I'll flip it, but hopefully it lands with the Japanese side up because that's who I want. Nakamura. All right, knock him out. Nakamura.
Here we go with the actual numbers and stats here. Height 5'10" to 5'6", 4 inches. Yeah, that looked about 4 inches. That was probably right. I guess. Reach 70 versus 66. Seleze's a little bit younger, 4 years older. Let's go with strike line per minute now. 5.22 versus 4.25. Strike absorbed 3.39 versus 1.27. Good defense on this Seleze guy. Interesting. On the ground, there is no ground. This is going to be on the feet. Completely on the feet. So this little munchkin guy who's fighting at home, man, he might have a chance. This strike absorbs. I don't like it very much.
He's the favorite, so you think he would. He's the favorite, so he probably does have a better chance than Nakamura. He's actually the favorite for a reason. Yeah, -130. Looking right at it. And Nakamura comes back.
I got him at -150. Yeah.
I do have that. That plus money. What's the plus money on Nakamura? Kichiro.
Plus 125.
Kichiro Nakamura. I'll take that. $1.25. I'll take $1.25 for Kichiro Nakamura. Sebastian
I kind of like the hometown guy. You know what? I was flipping a coin on these guys as well, and I'm like, hometown judges right off the bat.
Yeah.
I put my tinfoil cap on, and I went,
I don't think it's going to the judges, bud. I don't think it's going to the judges. I think it's going to be KO. Nakamura. Nakamura is going to knock him out.
And I've got Sazazazazaze by decision.
Zale. Okay.
Yes.
All right. We differ again. I like it, though. I like it.
Me too.
Keep these Road to UFC bouts right out of our parlays.
Exactly.
Anyway.
We're talking like the prelims. We don't give a fuck.
Oh, we're gonna be separate on this one too, because you know which one. The next one, next fight we got going to the tournament champions from Road to UFC. Continue with that. Is this the last one? It is, right? Yeah, because the one got the cheater with the face tattoos. Did you hear about that, Dave?
I did not.
He was the first fight was canceled. This guy's name was Tao. He weighed in 129. Then he used a box of shame and tried to lift himself up he was flexing and he's using his arm to lift himself off the box. And then he weighed at 122. And they're like, what? Fucking caught cheating later. Press pause. Who's this guy? Oh, this is the next fight. So we got next fight, Dom Marfan. You can go until they're facing each other. Dom Marfan, he is the Aussie, New Zealander, whatever. Let me see where he's at. But he's the Oceanic fighter, and he's taking on Korean Sang-Uk Kim. Sang-Uk Kim is the one with the hair, extending his hand. Yep, nice handshake, civil. He's speaking broken English right now, thinking he's talking, but he don't know what the fuck he's saying. Look at my girl in the back. She went on a diet. She went to Ozempic. You can see her little camel toe there in those pants.
You're looking hard. You're looking hard.
I am looking hard. I don't know if I'm looking at Sang-Uk Kim's butt or her camel toe, but either way, it's getting a semi. Anyway, just jokes, Dave. Don't get excited. All right. So, Deep Insider said 0 Chinese MMA fighters. In my opinion. Yeah, you're right. Well, if you want to go with girls, we got Zhang Weili. But Chinese, no, there's that one big one. He's good too. The big Chinese guy. What's his name? Oh man, you know who I'm talking about. Like he's a heavyweight, undefeated guy. Doesn't matter. He's not on this card. So we're past that. Blonde too. Okay, where's the Munchkin train at? Good thing. Yeah, it is another Zhang. Thank you, Kiwi. The guy. He's a Chinese UFC fighter, and his name is Zhang. Oh man, I can't think of it. But then there's the girl with that does the gun thing. Kang Wong Kang, that girl. There's a couple Chinese fighters. So, what was that Chinese music you're playing there, Dave?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm trying to copyright infringe this. What's good? I mean, Jesus in the house. All right, my guy. So, I'm gonna go with the Korean. I'm biased, 13-3 fighter. He seems like he's got it going on in this face-off. He seems, I don't know. They're both flip a coin, but I'm gonna go with the Korean. He's got more wins. He's 13-3, but. Yeah, it's a road to UFC fight. It's hard to pick, but I'm going with that. What are you doing for this one? And what are the odds? I'll tell you the odds. The Korean is the underdog. He's plus 114. And Dom Mar Fan is minus 135. 135. Right? You can take the road to get the fuck out of this card. Yeah, I hate these fights. But anyway, I'm going with the Korean here. What do you got, Dave?
I am once again flipping a coin, but I'm going with the Aussie because of the judges and the home card and the hype and I haven't seen someone come. Okay, let's get here. Someone Kim, 6'0", 5'11", 75. Don Monfar is going to have the 4-inch reach advantage.
Fan. It's not far. It's fan. It's fan.
Fan. Sorry, fan. He is 7 years younger. Now, mind you, strike length per minute 5.35 versus 2.27. Not very good volume for fan. Strike absorbed 5.49 versus 1.47. So positive striking ratio to fan versus negative striking ratio to Kim. Let's go see what they have on the ground to see if this does happen to the ground. 2.10 versus 2.50. Both comfortable on the ground. Um, Going in a little bit deeper to the records, man, I like Kim too. I really do. He's got 3 takedowns in his last fight. Um, he's got the takedown. He's got the strikes. He's knocked a guy out. Subbed a guy by Darce choke. Subbed a guy by a rear naked choke. Pretty good. Unfortunately, once again, I'm going with the. I can't do it. Give me the Korean.
There you that a boy.
Give me the Korean. I can't do it. I tried. I
I'm not
really
a
did.
fan. He looks like his name is Street Buddha. His nickname is Street Buddha. How cool is that? But he just looks like a pinhead, like he's out of the circus. I don't know. Born in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. He's born in Australia, but he's got that he's got a Chinese name, Fan, and he's a faker. Assalam a faker. Oh look, Team Compton Training Center. I don't know. Yeah, I got to go with the Korean. Just like these, let's just get through these damn Road to UFC bouts. Get to the real fights. Oh, Frogman.
Yeah.
That's the other guy. Yeah, that's the Korean guy. His nickname is Frogman. Thank you, Bo Jackson. I forgot all about that, too. Home crowd, I don't think you know how many Asians live in Sydney. Hey, good one, Kiwi. For real.
You gotta listen to Kiwi Brew on this one. This is his backyard.
Yep, and he's going to become an Aussie. He's switching from a key. Wonder if he's going to change his name to Aussie Brew. I'm just playing Kiwi. I know you won't, but yeah, he's Dave. You might have missed it last week. Kiwi is moving to Australia in what'd you say, the 20 something? I don't know, a couple weeks. In a couple weeks, he's gonna Frogman. Yeah, that's the other guy. Kim. His nickname is Frogman, which I like. And he's not even French, which is weird. You think, Frogman. You think that Benoit Saint Denis should be Frogman. But anyway, moving on. Next, we have Genghis Khan Awfully. Awfully, what an awful name. Taking on Yija. Yeah. Yija, the Japanese fighter, comes in. I think he's the favorite here. Last time I checked. What's to say right there on Tapology? Oh, look, I've lived in Sydney since 2000. Became an Australian February 21st. Okay. All right, but back to this. So, who's the favorite in this one? Yija or Kane Awfully? I think it was, Yija. Let me see what the right now bets are for fight lines. I had to re-log in because it's stupid. If you don't continue keeping this operational, DraftKings signs you out. Okay, Yija's minus 218. Write that shit down. Kane Awfully plus 180. Now, this is an interesting one. Kane Awfully's been in the UFC. Yija, I don't think I'm going to check his. Does he have any UFC fights, or is this his debut, or what's going on? I think he does have UFC fights, right? Am I correct?
He's a road to the UFC guy. So he's had 1, 2, 3, right there, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is his 8th fight in the UFC.
Holy shit! What was he? What is he in here and then left and back in? Is that what happened? Let me look at his resume. You look up his stats. I gotta check his resume. 26-5. Embo Fight Club. Team Embo. I'm gonna get a T-shirt. Team Embo. Because really, I am a fan of the Embo fight. I love the whole. It's like sounds like a movie, just picking out babies when they're Oh, look at this baby. He's a good looking baby, and training him right out of diapers, training him how to kick and fucking grapple and shit. Okay, he's got fight night, road to UFC, road to UFC fight night. He does have some couple, not 8. I don't count road to UFC as UFC fights. They're not. They're like Dana White Contender Series fights. So he's got UFC fight night, lost to Zhang Yong Lee. Then he got road to UFC, road to UFC, road to UFC. Then he came back to UFC again, lost to Gabriel Santos. Then he finally won his first fight in the UFC against Weston I Suck Wilson. I think that's really his name now, Weston I Suck Wilson. I'm just kidding. It's not really, but he does suck. So, yeah, I don't know. Kane Offley, though, I know he's definitely got fights in because I've lost money on the freaking dude. This guy, absolute mixed martial arts is where he trains. Khan Offley. Okay, now he's got Ultimate Fighter. Then he came to the UFC, had a loss to Marion Santos, left hook to ground strikes. Ugh. Then he lost to Muhammad Naimov by unanimous decision, and he beat Ricardo Ramos, that's a good win, believe it or not. I mean, standing rear naked choke in round 1. Man, this is a tough fight to call too. I don't know.
No,
Might as well put this with the road to UFC fights. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is the kind of a shitty card, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna go with the favorite, Yi Jia. He's the younger dude. I think he's got some height and reach. You got stats, don't you, Dave?
Yeah, I will back your pickup. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, so I think he does have the Yi Jia does have height, reach, youth. I think he's winning the tail of the tape on this sucker. So I'm gonna go that route. I think he's a favorite for a reason. And like I said, I'm starting to favor Embo Fight Club guys. And look, Kane Offley, he does have those two. Muhammad Namos and Marion Santos aren't. Oh, and look at the headgear. Look at the thing on Yi Jia's head. How can you say no to that? There's Kane Offley. Awfully big ears on him. He can hear you coming. Can't sneak up on that fucking guy. But look at I'm sold with the Yi Jia red headgear. 29 years old, so he does have youth. Actually, the height, they say it's the same, but look, clearly you can see he's got an inch on him, and that's not the head thing either. Reach, 71 inches to 66 inches for Offley. Yeah, I'm going to go with Yi Jia. What do you got here?
I'm actually going to give you guys some stats and a little bit of a fight breakdown for this as opposed to just giving you opinions. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go over some stats real quick. For these guys, where am I? Apologies. All right. We've got Yingzha. They are both the same height. He does have the reach advantage. He is the younger fighter. Strike land per minute, 1.79 versus 2.97. Advantage Yingzha on that one. Strike absorbed, 2.61 versus 2.81. Pretty much a wash. On the feet, Yingzha's got this hands down. On the ground, though, this is where it counts. Takedown average 0.61 versus 3.51. Was that 3.51? That was 3.51 compared to 0.61. And the thing is, what's that?
Who's got what? In whose favor?
Yingzha 3.51 takedown per 50 minutes versus 0.61.
Oh yeah.
Now, I will give you this right now. Yingzha does not lose when he gets taken. Sorry, Yingzha, if he gets taken down, he'll lose. If he doesn't get taken down, he won't lose. Here's some stats real quick. Let's have a look at his takedown. He lost. He got taken down twice against Gabriel Santos. Lost. Got taken down 5 times against Yong Lee and lost. Which is kind of concerning because I mean, if you got a good guy who's got good takedown or who's got good takedowns, I got to be worried. Now, Olifi, takedowns. He took down Ramos once. He got taken down twice and lost. And yeah, his takedowns are not great. They're not even remotely good. So I gotta pick with the favorite here. Yaza all day long. He's got the better takedowns, he's got the better ground. Sorry, he's got the better on the feet, he's got the better takedown defense, he's got it all. So the only way you're gonna fucking be able to beat him is take him down, and Leafy's not gonna be the one who's gonna take him down. So I think this might be even a parlay piece. I got him at minus 200.
I don't know. MMA Jesus says Ja sucks. Give me the dog.
I will fade Jesus every day. Praise be to Allah, Ganesh, Buddha,
all right.
Ra, all of them.
It's sacrilegious now. All right. Moving on. Next we have the home team here is Jonathan McAuliffe. And boy, when I watched the face-offs with sound, he's definitely the home team. Taking on Oban Elliott, the gangster, or whatever it was. What's his name? Something gangster.
The Welsh gangster.
And boy, he got booed, and he played the bad guy in the ceremony. You'll see it, the ceremonial face-offs. He didn't care. He loved it, and that's why I was all week. I was like, I'm gonna go with the home team. This guy, he's the favorite, minus 130 for McAuliffe. Oban Elliott comes at plus 110. But I'm like, you know what? This is a spot I think I'm going to take. I think Oban Elliott's underrated here. I'm going to take Oban Elliott. I like him.
Hate it when we agree.
And watch, look, he don't give a shit. Look at him. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's right. I'm the Welsh gangster. Look at these pipes. Yeah, right here. Right here. Yeah. Fuckers. That's what he said too, motherfuckers. Because they're all booing him. He didn't give a shit. And here comes this guy with the already crooked nose and shit and the googly eyes, McAuliffe. He's ripped, though. He looks good. And I was on him all week. But you know what? I think he's a little overrated, and Oban Elliott here is underrated. Oban Elliott's got more experience. He's 12-3 compared to an 8-1 Eternal MMA. You know, the guy from Eternal MMA, right? Or yeah, that was his regional scene background. Let's see, Jonathan McAuliffe, 8-1. Let's see how he earned his way to a UFC contract, real quick. The captain, Jonathan McAuliffe, 8-1. Okay, he is his one loss was in Hex Fights back in 2024. Got knocked out in round 4 by some dude that was Alden Bates, some dude that was 8-3. Okay, and that's where he
he's gonna get beaten by another British guy.
Yeah,
all of his losses gonna be. Oh no! He's gonna have this thing with. He's gonna have this thing with England.
Well, Welsh, but yeah. And the only good victory in his thing, the only name that I know is his last fight against Kevin Jousset, where he got a unanimous decision. That was in UFC 312. And Kevin Jousset, I mean, I picked Kevin Jousset and I lost money on that fight, but so be it. Happens all the time. But yeah, I'm not impressed with his best win being over Kevin Jousset, losing to a British guy from Hex Fight Series. Where Oban Elliott, he's got one loss too, so we gotta pick him apart a little bit. The Welsh gangster, he's got 3 losses actually. 12-3. Let's see who he's lost to. If they're bums,
avenging his last loss.
He's coming off a loss, but it's to so cool. That was and that was it was a unanimous decision against Korean. You got a fight night. He beat Basil Hafez though. Remember that guy? He beat Preston Parsons. That guy's had a solid reputation as a decent overall, well-rounded fighter, decent on the ground. Preston Parsons, I like that kid, but obviously not that good. He beat that Val Woodburn. That guy was fraud check. That was his UFC debut too. But Val Woodburn was the favorite, I do believe. He was like a sturdy, big, big burly, kind of looks like a guy on this card there, Torres Finney somewhat. You got that big black body builder type look, you know what I mean? But yeah, I like Oban Elliott at plus money. I'll take him over this to me unproven Jonathan McAuliffe. whereas in Oban Elliott's beating people, 3 people, his last 3 wins, all people's money. Oban Elliott, the Welsh gangster, the bad guy. I'll take him. What are you doing here, Dave?
I'll back you up with some stats here as well. These guys are both 6 feet tall. A little bit of reach advantage for Jonathan Mikloff. Never mind. For Jonathan. Strike line per minute, 4.77 versus 3.50. Volume to Mikali. Strike absorbed 2.24. Good defense on Oban. Really good defense on Oban. Especially with the experience that he's got. His takedown average 0.83 versus 1.70. I've got the advantage to Oban Elliott on the ground as well. I got the experience to Oban Elliott. And on the feet, I'm calling it a wash with 4.77 and 4.00 to 3.50. Positive striking ratio to 2.24. Man, I'm taking Oban on the feet, and I'm taking him on the ground as well. So, yeah, avenging his last loss, I'm taking Oban on this one as well. If we look at the odds for him,
he's a plus 20, right?
Yeah.
Let me
he
look
is
at Bo
plus
Jackson's
110.
Val Woodburn, bag of chocolate milk. It's hilarious. What was it? Plus 110, right?
Yeah, plus 110 for Oban
I
Elliott.
love it. I love it. First Kiwi goes, a black bag of milk. No, a bag of chocolate milk. Duh. Black bag of milk. Oh, I love it. I love the chat. I don't know. I love all 3 of you in the chat. Anyway, moving on up the card. Speaking of big black bag of milk, we got Torres Finney fighting against Jacob Malkoon. Okay, all jokes aside, though, seriously, Jacob Malkoon is comes in as a slight favorite, minus 155 on DraftKings. And some of you guys might not know this, but Jacob Malkoon was Robert Whitaker's wrestling coach, like his training partner slash, like City Kickboxing. They don't, and they're not known as a City Kickboxing, but all those like the Oceanic schools, like facilities, aren't known for their wrestling prowess. But Jacob Malkoon is. He's like a prominent wrestler, like grappler from that area of the world. And I think he's going to implement this against the undefeated Torres Finney. And why is Jacob Malkoon 8-3? Torres Finney is 11-0, undefeated, and still plus money. There's something that is not being transparent with this. It's because if you don't look into this, you would say, I'm taking undefeated guy that's a tank, like he's a bowling ball built like a cannonball. Like I'm going to take Torres Finney. But you know what? No, I like the knowledge that Jacob Malkoon has, and if you look at his resume, he's got some pretty good wins there. Not all of them were. He had a horrible debut, which he lost, and his UFC debut he blew it. But since then, he's kind of rebounded. Where was I? Let me pull it up.
Phil Hawes was his UFC debut.
When was his debut? I know he lost his UFC debut because
to Phil Hawes.
Yeah, which that's a shitty. Yeah, Phil Hawes, New Mensa, right? Let me see. I'm pulling it up now. So, and he's a pattern fighter. Win, loss, win, loss, win. In his last 5. So you got to consider that as well. But I don't think that Torres Finney has had a proper, who's the best win he's had? Torres Finney. Let's see. My shit's so slow. Let's look at yours. Look at it, Sea of Green, but read some of those names starting from the top.
Robert Valentin.
Dave.
Split decision.
Who?
Robert
Yeah,
Valentin.
who?
Okay,
I know.
get
I
you.
was joking with that.
I get you. Abdil El
Who's
Rami.
that was his only UFC fight, right? Because before that, the Contender Series, Abdullah Al Rami, right?
Yeah.
Rami or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Who?
then Cam Rodson.
Oh, he's on this card, Cam Ralston. Interesting. I didn't look into that. That's interesting. And I'm picking them
Tyson
too.
Jeffries.
Okay, that's enough. You don't gotta go further than that because I don't if I don't know I know Cam Ralston only because he's on this card. The other ones, why even bother? Why even bother? But now go across see Jacob Malkoun. Knocked out Andre Petrosky, but that's not a hard thing to do that was the one Andre Petrosky go for a double leg and knocked himself off with Jacob Malkoun's hip. That's what happened. He shot for a double leg and knocked himself out on Jacob Malkoun's hip. What an idiot. Okay, he lost to Cody Brundage, but that was the
which
slam,
is a
right?
bad look.
Oh, no, that's right. He was kicking his ass. Then Cody's like, oh, back of the head. Come on back. Yeah, he's on this card too. What a little bitch.
Yeah, Cody's going to lose his next fight too.
Yeah, against Cam Ralston. What?
Yeah.
Oh, the matchmaking's beautiful. Beautiful. He beat Nick Maximov. Now that's one of those Compton. That's one of those Nick Diaz Army guys. Nick Maximov. He's like a grappler from the Diaz brothers. You know what I mean? Over there, and Jacob Malkoun handled him unanimous decision. Before that, lost to Brendan Allen. It's Brendan Allen. That I'll give you a bye on that one. AJ Dobson beat that guy. He's kind of a bum, but still. That was a nice win there. So anyway, I think Jacob Malkoun Mamba has more skill set, and Torres Finney's unproven still, in my opinion. They're close enough to age. There's not really at 27 to 30 years old. They're still in prime years. There's no real height or reach discrepancy that favors either way. I'm going to go with the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Smeaton Grange student and take. Oh, look at Torres Finney though. He's like a bowling ball. Arr, 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 let's go. But I'm gonna take Malkoun Mamba over Torres Finney Punisher. And he is home team too. If you want to think he's gonna get like some bias. Right, and this one I don't foresee it be. I think it's going to decision where it's going to be nodded to. Malkoun's going to get more done. I don't think it's going to be a very active fight, but yeah, that's the route I'm going. I'll take Jacob Malkoun minus 155. What are you doing here, Dave?
I am going to follow you. I'm taking Jacob Malkoun as well. I think he's. I have a problem with. I think Torres Finney is a one-dimensional fighter. Here, some stats. Strike rate per minute, 3.86 versus 1.77. Strike absorb 2.48 versus 1.74. So even striking ratio for Torres, positive striking for Jacob, and the repertoire that we've already gone over this. Jacob's got a much better repertoire in his arsenal. On the ground, this is his Torres Finney's. This is his. This is what he does. Takedown average 9.31 versus 6.62. Unfortunately, Jacob Malkoun does have ground game, and I think being the taller guy, even though he doesn't have the lower center of gravity, he's going to be able to stop the takedowns from Torres Finney. So I'm taking the hometown boy as well. I'm going with Jacob Malkoun as well.
I like that Bo Jackson said, I hate Finney's body type for him. I also do too. You know who was like that? Was that there's a couple bums like that. That Water Buffalo dude, he panned out to be shit. That's that compact bowling ball size. Unless you're like I don't know, it's hard to use that type of body type.
He's just too much on takedowns. All he does is takedowns. He doesn't have the stand up for it. And Jacob is going to be able to stuff those takedowns.
I agree. All right. Moving on. Speaking of bums, next we got Cody Brundage taking on Cam Ralston. We just spoke about these guys. Cody Brundage got the illegal elbows to back of, or to Jacob Malkoun illegally elbowed him in the back of the head, and that's how he beat him. And Torres Finney beat up Cam Ralston. So both these guys coming off, and they're put higher on the card than Jacob Malkoun and Torres Finney, and they both lost to those guys. Why is that? That's fucking weird. But anyway, Cam Ralston is the local guy. Of course, he's the home team here with a record of 13-3. Cody Brundage, you guys know him. Oh, he's cringy. 11-7-1. He just finds ways out of fights, or look at his resume. It looks like a gay pride flag. Got red, blue, green, no contest. I mean, look at that. Look at you got the yellow.
Let's concentrate on who he's beat.
There you go.
He's beat Julian Marquez. Okay.
Oh boy.
He's beat Zach Reese.
Sucks.
Hey, Zach Reese was good back in the day.
He was good for a hot minute.
That was a good win. And he's beat Jacob Malkoun. Kinda.
Yeah, but
not really.
That was a crap.
Kinda, but not really.
And Jacob Malkoun beat the shit out of him that fight too. And
so those are all the wins he has. Those are all the wins he has. That's pretty sad. I fucking hate. I know. If he wins, I'm not doing this show anymore. I'm done. If he wins, I quit.
I hope he wins by some weird. I hope it's a no contest or something.
Could be
like something. Or he does have it. He did slam some. No, that Cuban Missile Crisis. Yeah, the what's his name? Julian Marquez. That was that the slam? Where's the one he slammed the guy? He beat somebody with a slam, I remember.
Zach Reese.
Oh, that was Zach Reese. Yeah, that's right. Because that happened like right after or right before or after another slam in the same card.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm taking the Australian fighter here, Cam Ralston, even though his best win is knockout of Andre Petrosky, which was recently too. It's like 4 months ago, that's good. But Andre Petrosky
Drakkar Close slammed Joe Lucky, and then Cody Brundage slammed Zach Reese.
Yes, that was back to back too, one right after another. It's like, what? Tell me that's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Battle Giraffe. Man, at minus 360 though, that's horrible. But I'm picking him. I don't think I'm gonna throw him in a bet just because not a parlay or nothing, just too chalky. But I will take him. Battle Giraffe Cam Ralston minus 360. Home team. I'm more fading Cody Brundage than picking Cam Ralston. You could put anybody in that spot, and I'll still take the other guy. You put who else is a bum on this card? You could take take one of those road to UFC fight. You could take Don Marfan, that totally different weight class and everything. I'll still take. No, I cannot go that far, but really. All right, so we're both in agreement on Cam Ralston. Yeah.
Yes, we are. I'm on the Cam Ralston with the over 105. So I get the plus money at plus 150.
I hope
with the Cam and the over
30 seconds.
He won't. Cody's gonna find some way to last a round and a half.
Probably.
Cam's too young. He doesn't know how to put out guys yet.
Let's see. So Cam Ralston, I'm gonna take. Man, even at minus 5.5 points, that means he's got to have a knockout or unanimous decision. Cam Ralston, he's still minus 250. That's how much. Yeah, see, Cody Brundage is like a walking trap line because he does find ways to freaking mess up. Yeah, you can't don't bet this fight in any way. No way. Don't bet it in any. That's suicide, but okay. Because
Cam on the over.
Right clear of it though, but I will pick for the perfect card. I'm picking Cam Ralston just on a money line minus 375. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right, let's look at. Did we even see these weigh-ins? Got the gum, got the black armband. And we're a black armband. When they shot the man, they said peace will last forever. Look at Cam Ralston though. Yes, I like it. Yes. I don't know what kind of pose that was, but I like how he's long and lengthy. Got the reach. Look at the height advantage. Oh, he can do like the tall man reach thing. With if he stays on the outside in point fights. Did Cody Brundage dye his hair blonde under that hat? That's more reason to fade that dude. More reason to fade it. I'd rather take the stupid mohawk over the blonde Cody bum. Oh, what a bum. Yeah, Brundage is due for no contest. Brundage 1-1 is an autoplay for me so far in front. Okay. All right. So moving on up the card. Next we have Junior Tafa. Yeah. That's Justin Tafa's kid brother. Sucks on the ground. Does not. He sucks on the ground. You take a high school wrestler and he'll it's horrible. Taking on Billy Elicana. Now, Billy Elicana, he's representing the American flag, but I think he's originally from there, like from that area of the world. I'm not 100% sure. What's his birthplace say on Tapology? I didn't. Watch him. I'll be totally wrong.
Born in the United States, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah. See, yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I thought he was from, like, was he on other cards? Let's see his resume here. Seems like he's always on these Australian cards, or was he out of? No, PFL, LFA. I don't know. For some reason, I could have swore he was. No, I guess he's not from that area of the world. But anyway, Bill Elicana here is my pick. He's he's got a good win over Evil Aslan, unanimous decision. That's a great win. Who else is in here? PFL is a great league. LFA, of course, you guys know is good too. And I don't know who Kevin Christian is, but I really choked him too. But I like his win over Evil Aslan. And this is another spot. I'm not high on either one of these guys. And Junior Tafa is just not. That's his team. The Billy Elicana
That was the last
team?
fight.
Okay. And yeah, and look at that. Ground game. Junior Tafa, no ground game. That's the most ground game he's got is sitting there. That's it. He's the juggernaut. He's a kickboxer through and through. I will give him that. He is decent at kickboxing. But if it touches the ground, anyone could beat him. Let's see. Okay, so Tuco Tokos, right arm triangle choke. Okay, there you go. Sean Sharafi beat him. Who's he? Walter Walker, heel hook. Well, that's you know that
Walter.
his deal now. Yeah, for Walter Walker. Marcos Rogério de Lima, leg kicks to ground and pound. Okay. Muhammad Usman, he beat Parker Porter. Right hook, round 1. See, stand up. All Parker Porter had to do was take him down, though, and he would have won. That's why, and before this, look at his. Before MMA, he had kickboxing, boxing, then finally broke into the MMA. That's why he has zero ground game, and that's his whole in his entire fight game is he doesn't know how to wrestle or handle himself on the ground. So I can't support that. I got to take Billy Elicana, and hopefully Billy Elicana is smart enough that his team is going to tell him take the dude down. If he takes him down, he's got the win. I'll go with that. What's the spread on this one? Elicana minus 265. Ay. And Tafa comes back at plus 215. Still, my pick, Elicana. Dave, what are you doing here?
Picking Elicana as well. Over the stats, strike lane per minute, 3.19 versus 2.66. Advantage Tafa for the volume. Strike absorb 2.49 versus 3.28. Yeah, advantage Taffa on the feet, 100%. Billy's gonna have to take this guy down. You don't want to stand with Taffa. You're probably gonna lose if you start training with him. His takedown, yeah, not great. 0.55, obviously, versus 0. Takedown defense, 69% to a 25 takedown accuracy. A little bit sketchy here. But still, I'm going to follow through and pick Billy as well. I'm confident with Billy. I don't know if I'm fading Taffa more than I'm picking Billy. I do like the fact that he's an up and comer. He's got this happening. He's doesn't really
That could be.
take people down, but he's got good volume. He's got good subs as well. I think he's going to have the advantage on the ground. I'm banking on it. I'm also fading Taffa. So, yeah, go Billy. Get some stats right here.
Yeah. Billy sub all day. Wonder what that is. Let me.
I'll tell you right now. Billy by submission is plus 190. The best odds you can get in the method of victory, by the way.
Delicious plus money. I love it. 2-1. I love it. Double your money almost. All right. So we're both on that way. So moving on. Next, we have the widest line on the card. The biggest underdog taking on the biggest favorite. And they're both hometown, but one of them obviously has more fans. And that's because he's got eyebrows. Quillen Salkeld. He's the favorite. Minus 1,000 right now on DraftKings. I'm looking right at it, and I want to throw up. Because Jamie Mullarkey, despite not having eyebrows, the guy is well-rounded. You know what else he doesn't have besides eyebrows? A chin. And that's why he is plus 650, because if you look at his Tapology, his past, he's been getting lit up, and it's not like his chin gets tougher through time. If anything, it goes the opposite way. He's coming off a win, though, which is surprising. But, yeah, Jamie Mullarkey, that's a bunch of malarkey we got going on there. And, man, he's just his blonde eyebrows just eerie.
Stop.
So let's see who we got here. Jamie Patrick Mullarkey, 18-8. I know he's coming off a win over Rolando Bedoya. Coincidentally, has bushy eyebrows. But anyway, before that, he lost to Mauricio Rufy, who's on this card. Flying knees and punches, round 1. And Nasrat Haqparast punches, round 1. And this is what has me feeling, man, this guy's chin, it's not going to get better. He beat John Makdessi, the Bull. My favorite T-shirt, John Makdessi shirt. But, okay, he lost to Muhammad Naimov, right hook to ground strikes. That's weird. No. Francisco Prado beat him. He does have a very long resume where he's got a ton of experience fading back. He's been a pro since 2013, which is pretty impressive. He's been in the UFC since, let's see, he broke into UFC right here. His debut was in 2019, where he lost a fight of the night to Brad Riddell, another Oceanic fighter, right? I do believe. So, but anyway, since his time in the UFC, his best win is probably a split decision against Michael Johnson, probably. And yeah, I got to go with Quillen Salkeld, of course, but I'm not touching this with a bet. I won't even bet this with Dave's multi-million-dollar money. So I'm staying away, but my Tapology pick will be Salkeld. What are you gonna do, Dave?
Salkeld probably within distance knockout. But I mean, you kind of want to put a scratch off on Jamie just for fun.
I kind of don't, because his eyebrows freak me
out. I know,
watch
but
his
I
face-offs. Let's see those.
I mean, if you put I mean, even just Malarkey by decision. Here we go. If he makes it there,
What?
plus 1,400.
Watch the face off, then tell me you're going to bet money on him.
Okay, hang on. All right. I gotta catch up here.
There's Billy Elicana fixing his jock. You know what it is? He looks kind of Aborigine, Billy Elicana. He looks kind of like he should be from that part of the world.
He does.
You know, and Junior Taffa looks better actually with the haircut and everything. He looks still sucks on the ground just because you got a haircut.
Yeah.
And look at this guy. Where are those eyebrows at? Let's
never been
go.
there.
Oh, and you're gonna put a scratch off on that guy. You must just give me the $5. Quillen Salkeld. He's got more hair in his mustache than both those eyebrows together. Look at the height too.
The size doesn't help.
And that
doesn't help.
And look,
Jamie, my scratch off
with his glass jaw, his chin, his glass chin. He's leading with the chin. He wants to get hit in the chin. Oh, he's gonna get rocked.
That is such a huge target. Like, look at that target.
I know.
That is a huge target.
He can
put a bullseye on that. Put a bullseye on that beautiful, beautiful chin. Look at that. It's gorgeous.
Eyebrow comparison picks. Markey will make it out of the first, in my opinion. I think he might. He's because he used to be like the back in the day. That's what he rested on, kind of like a durability, because he doesn't have any defense. He goes in and just takes shots. Rydell, very Malarkey was fire. First Malarkey was fire. I believe it. Malarkey on short notice. Is that really for this fight? I think it is. I think wasn't Salkeld supposed to fight somebody else? Let's see. Yes, Salkild's going to fight Rong Zhu, Embo product. That would have been a great fight. So Malarkey is good call, Bo Jackson. Malarkey's on short notice as well. Another reason to fade, unless it's a trap. But I don't know. Taffa and Billy look like they could be brothers. Yeah, that's why, Elicana, that's why he's sent it. It looks like he's from that area of the world. What odds you giving me for $5, Ranch? What is it? What's he? Plus 650. Plus 650. I mean, I suppose it's worth the $5 scratch off, but you're not getting it from me. Fuck that. So
moving on.
Dave, okay.
I'm not even going over stats.
All right. Yeah, why bother? Moving on up the card. Next we have Tai Tuivasa versus Talison Teixeira. Now this is an interesting fight. Talison Teixeira, big favorite. What's his betting lines right now? He is at don't tell me I got to sign back in. I'll be so pissed. All right, we're still good. Talison Teixeira is a minus, where we at? Minus 325. Tai Tuivasa comes back at plus 260. Now, Tai, everyone's under the narrative that, he's opened up restaurants. He opened up some weed dispensary, opened up a brewery. He's doing all this crap, but he's not training. Well, how the hell is he going to lose 65 pounds if he's not training? He's not do that from just psycho or from just cycling, just diet. And, he's got it. He's going to be putting some time in somewhere, So, and I saw like an interview and he's like, yeah, it was hard to get back into it, but now I'm back. He's kind of revitalized himself. And you know what? This is in his hometown and heavyweight. If you get that uppercut in there or that haymaker, you can win in it. And that's how he found his victories back in the day, Tai Tuivasa, bam, bam, And the thing with Teixeira on paper and everything and the face-off, he looks like, obviously, you're going to pick him. 6'7", 6'7". But anyway, Tai, bam, bam, Tuivasa, I'm not betting against him here. I think this is something tells me So, you know, the odds are look at because also Teixeira keeps he's another one of those, he keeps his head up and his arms down. He doesn't have very good, and look at Tai Tuivasa is already measuring him out right there with the fist. Like, okay, I got your reach. I don't care if you're 6'7", I'm 6'3", and I'm still gonna be able to connect. Right there, he's showing you. I can connect with that. He can go higher. He can touch, you know. So yeah, I'm not on Tapology. I'm probably pick Teixeira, but I if I put a scratch off on anybody, it's going to be Tai Tuivasa. What's he coming at right now? He's plus 260. I like it. Even if you take Tai Tuivasa, well, it's going to be knockout either way. Look, under 1.5 rounds, minus 280. So even the bookies think this is going to be done quick. I'm still, yeah, I'm staying away betting, and I don't want to pick Talich to share. You know, fuck it. I'm going to pick Tuivasa on my Tapology.
There you go.
I am. But I'm not confident in it. I just think it's a weird trap play. What are you going to do, Dave?
Tai Tuivasa coming off of 1, 2,
five.
3, 4, 5.
Well, what
he
are the
did beat Derek Lewis though.
but
he
and
did
that's who Teixeira lost to, right?
He did beat Derek Lewis, but Derek Lewis is up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. Maybe on a scratch off. Maybe on a scratch off, I'll pick
Every
Tai
one of those
Tuivasa.
5 fighters that he lost to, I think could probably beat Teixeira, except for maybe Marcin Tybura, maybe. But I think who's it? Who did he lose to? Sergey Pavlovich. I think he'd beat Teixeira.
Yeah, Shiragan, on Alexander Volkov, Marcin Tybura.
Yeah, that I'm saying that's a roll of killers.
I just don't think he's in fighting shape. Like, I don't think he's
what
training on a
everybody's
regular
saying,
basis.
But he lost 65 pounds. How do you do that without being in? You're not going to do that by going
Dude,
to the.
you've got no cardio. You've got no cardio. Even if you lost 65 pounds, I don't get it. No.
You know what? There's got to be something in Instagram of him. Hopefully, I'm gonna check real quick. Or yeah, let's see if we can see some recent training videos on Ty. You are faster. Okay, not that crap. That one. How old was that one? Go back. And who's in there? That's and how was there a date?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Okay. Let's keep scrolling through a little bit. Not that crap. He's looking like a big boy there. That's when he's
That was 4 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago. Yeah. Is that a nutritionalist? Oh, look, he's not even training. He's racing shit. And it's his boy. Yeah, I don't know. I think you might be right. I'm about. All right, there's a picture in the gym. All right, there you go. How old's that?
It was 5 weeks ago.
Okay. Oh, look at ground game. What? Okay. That's not even him. Oh, there he is. There he is, though. Who's he training with? That's Cyril Gahn?
Who's this guy? Who's this guy?
Is it Cyril Gahn?
Yeah, it is.
No, is it really?
It is.
Oh. There you go. There you go.
I don't care.
Oh, right there. Bam, bam. I don't know what he's saying, but I like it. Oh, yeah. And he's training with Cyril Gahn. Oh. Yes. Let's go. Let's go with the scratch off on Tai Tuivasa. Bam, bam. At plus 260. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's do it. All right. And you're on Teixeira, Dave?
This was a YouTube fucking little video thing that he did for promo. Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
So?
Yeah.
Cyril Gahn's there. Good enough. I saw Cyril Gahn's movie, the one in French. It was pretty decent. It was good. He's not the best actor. Just don't give him a Grammy or nothing, but he was all right.
Teixeira by knockout, round 1.
Mon Dieu. Okay. Moving on. Up the card. Now we're going to the feature fight. We got Rafael Fiziev take on Mauricio Rufy. Now, this was the toughest fight for me to pick on this entire card right here. I've been back and forth. I picked both sides. Then I picked flip, flop. I'm on the fence, but I am leaning one way. And that way is the way of Rafael Fiziev. Because...
Fuck. At least you're right once.
Because, you know, here's the thing on Mauricio Rufy. All right, so he was a fighting nerd, but he kind of quit fighting nerds after his last fight because he lost, and then he's been in Australia training with Alexander Volkanovski. He lost. He got submitted by Benoit Saint-Denis, we're going to talk about him next. But so since then, came over from Brazil to Australia. He's been training with Volkanovski, and I guess John Silva, you know, the fighting nerds, the guy that cries a lot. He read the chat. Oh, here's money. I will. Okay, so
Kiwi
had his
fuck yeah.
Yeah, he supported the show. I love it. Okay. Ozempic. That's how he lost the weight. All right. That's how
catch
Ty
up.
can do it.
You're 3 more chats away.
Come
on, catch up.
I am. Pass. Had his Stingray tattoo changed to a Japo fight mask. Volkov finally got there. I think Ty has got the AIDS. All right, Kiwi. Come on. The man is HIV physique. All right. Training with Asplund. I can understand it. Must be AIDS. Okay. But love that, Kiwi. Thank you. And you are the best patron of the show. You support. You're the whole reason I do this. Okay, but anyway, back to this Fiziev and Rufy. Like I said, I've been back and forth. And if you look, you got these 3 losses, bing, 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 in a row for Fiziev. But who are they to? Justin Gaethje. Oh, that's right. That's coming off looking pretty good right now. Mateusz Gamrot. That's whatever it is, what it is.
Injury.
Was it? Oh, leg injury. That's true. Okay. And then Justin Gaethje again. Then he bounced back with a nice win over Ignacio Bahamondes, which took my money. Unanimous decision too. It was put an exclamation point on that thing. And you guys might not know this, but he is the striking coach at Tiger Muay Thai. Rafael Fiziev. Striking coach at Tiger Muay Thai.
That's nice. That's nice.
That's
a nice place to strike the coach.
And see how Rufy, like I said, fighting nerds. Nope. Silva followed him. Stopped following on Instagram. John Silva did. So let's see. Yeah, I'm going with Fiziev. I think he's gonna get a decision. I think he's got a better experienced resume, and plus I don't know. I don't have the stats in front of me. I don't read them, and I know he's a striking coach, but he also does. He's not bad with takedowns, and he does like those trip takedowns, kind of like a Piotr Jan type deal. But he's still got a little bit of ground game, and I like that about Fiziev, even because you wouldn't expect it. Mauricio Rufy, one shot is his nickname. I think that's all he got is one shot. Because he throws like wild, like weird. He throws like I don't know, like outside haymakers and shit. He tends to come weird angles and stuff, so it might be tricky. But Fiziev, being a striking coach, I think he's seen it all. And plus, watch this face off. He don't stop talking the entire face off. And I don't know what he's saying, but I heard he's talking about my father's honor, my father's name. Look, he's just talking, all that shit. I guess he's talking about the honor of his name and his father and all this shit. I don't know what he's saying, but look, never stops talking. And then Rufy says, oh, he's nervous. He does like the handshaking thing and points to him. So saying that he's nervous, like right here, watch. He's still talking. Shut up, Rafael Fizzy. Look, oh, nervous. This guy that was Portuguese sign language. But anyway, yeah, I'm still gonna go with Adaman, Rafael Fizzy, for those reasons that I gave. And he's plus money, right? I think he is the. Let's see. Yeah, plus 105, not big plus money, but still a plus nonetheless. If you want, you can take him plus 3.5 points. Then all he's got to do is win one round. That's minus 180 on DraftKings. So Rafael to knock it finished and win one round, and you win your bet. I think that's the way I'll go because I was on the fence for a long time and I just fell off on one way. So close fight. I'm going to go with Fizzy. What do you got, Dave?
Fizzy all day long. Strike 9 per minute, 4.77 versus 3.84. Volume goes to him. Strike absorbed, 4.77. Yeah, even striking ratio for Fizzy, but still has more volume. Rufy, strike absorbed, 4.16. Negative striking ratio. On the ground, slight advantage to Fiziev, 0.89 versus 0.00. Takedown accuracy, 72 versus 0. Takedown defense, 90 versus 84. Fiziev has this on the ground. He has this on the feet. I got him all day long. I'm done. Fiziev, money line, plus 100.
I like it.
Probably by decision. Probably.
I like it. All right. Well, I'm taking him plus 3.5 points just because I'm not confident, but I am more leaning that way.
We're all on the
all
same.
Right. Moving on to the co-main event, we've got Dan Prostatunia. That's in the.
Fuck you,
I saw
Hooker.
this thing on Instagram. I posted it in our chat, Dave. Did you see it? It was from like Italian betting, and they translated Dan Hooker's name to prostitute. Dan Prostitute. It was hilarious. But Dan Prostitute taking on Benoit Saint Denis, BSD. This is I was kind of like, I was like, maybe I'll take a flyer on Dan Hooker till I watched the face-off and saw he brought his daughter up there. And I learned lessons. That's a no-no. Don't bring your kid. Look what happened to Charles Johnson last week. I was heavy on him until he brought his kid up there, and then he freaking messed up a whole parlay because of that whole thing. So I'm not going to take Dan Hooker because he brought his daughter up there. That is not a spot for kids to be up there on that stage. I don't care if you're proud of your dad. You can do that from the seat. No, don't do that. And it was weird because Benoit Saint Denis felt awkward. Like he wanted to talk shit. But he got to talk shit with Dan Hooker's little girl there. It was just all I can do is look at him hard. What am I going to beat your dad up in front of you, little girl?
Yes, he is.
Well, he's going to tomorrow. but I'm saying it was just come on, don't do that. It was just cringy, and I can't stand when fighters bring their kids up. So, and plus, to be honest with you, Benoit Saint Denis does have better wrestling. He's a special forces, French special force, like the French Green Beret, like elite special forces. I forgot what they're called over there, but yeah. And Dan Hooker, he's just like he likes to fight, and I like him, and he's good, but he's no BSD. I think Benoit Saint Denis is going to wipe through him. I don't think minus 355 it should be more like minus 200 or something, minus 250, but
it's a little bit steep.
It is steep. Minus 355 is ridiculous, but I will take BSD. And let's watch this because it is weird. I think they're kind of booing, but not really because they know that he's going to win.
Yeah.
They don't like,
He's just French.
He is French. They get booed all the time. It's fucking French. And then, man, my girl looks good. So the skateboard's near. There's look, Dan Hooker and daughter. That's my that's my dad.
Your dad's
Yeah,
gonna get his ass kicked tomorrow night. It's gonna be embarrassing.
and like, yeah, yeah. He had that stupid smile. Yeah, you brought your daughter up here, little pussy, bitch. Anyway, so yeah, it was cringy. I didn't like that. He brought his daughter. That's kind of like you can't have a hard face off with your kid there, you know. So all right, stop it. Let's see. Um, okay. Fiziev's nervous, talking like Thug Rose. I'm on Fiziev too. Roofy is to Connor what Cardi B is to Nicki Minaj. A wannabe. Was not just CJ. You had Patty too. I did have Patty. I know. Uh, Hooker's kid probably caught staff. Poor kid. Yeah. Hooker is a retard. French Foreign Legion. That is not it. French Foreign Legion. That's like the Peace Corps or something, isn't that? That's like where you go if you're trying to get out of jail. You can sign up for the. I don't know. Is that where they run away from the law? Join the French Foreign Legion. That's all right. Key women are the worst. Even the kids. I believe it. Even the American women too. They're the worst. I'll take a Kiwi girl over these American. Just here they're entitled. They're entitled Karens all over here, all of them entitled. But yeah, I like Benoit Saint Denis here. Oh, look at that one! You got the fucking gun, and that was a video game picture. Looked like. Yeah, we'll go with the French special forces guy, Benoit Saint Denis. You're on the same page, right, Dave?
I think within distance.
And what are the final odds here? Benoit Saint Denis minus 355. Ridiculous. Dan Hooker's plus 280. See, that's why I was thinking about taking a flyer on him until I saw his daughter come up there. That messed it all up. Finally, we are on the main event. Alexander the Great Volkanovski taking on Diego Lopez, part 2. Now, what has changed since part 1? No way, mate. Even my sister and mom. Okay. I don't know. You gotta Kiwi. Once you meet one of these entitled American girls, it's yeah. Anyway, so Volkanovski Lopez part 2. Do you think anything's changed since the first time they fought? That's the thing. What has changed? Because the first time they fought, Alexander Volkanovski just pretty much outclassed Diego Lopez in the boxing, in the striking, and it looked like a class. Like he taught, like it looked like a show, like he was teaching. I don't know. I don't even
158 strikes to 63.
see what I mean.
That's embarrassing. One takedown. Okay, granted, Volkanovski got knocked down once by Lopez, but 158 to 63.
And and Lopez has got like 6 inches on him. Like what did see the face off? How you know that's
158 to 63.
I hear you.
Like, what do you do? What do you do? That's a lot. It's a lot of volume.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Where am I going? Where am I going to go? Face offs? Here you go.
Yeah, let's watch them. Win-win for me.
I'm not betting on this fucking fight at all. No way.
I'm not either, but for my Tapology pick, you got to pick a side, and
You got to pick Volkanovski here.
I am definitely picking Volkanovski
until he loses again. This is his only motivation for living. He doesn't like his kids, doesn't like his wife, doesn't like his life. All he wants to do is fight.
I like it. in his home country too. Yeah, and it's not like he's declined since their last fight. It's not, I don't see why this fight even happening. They could have put in some like Evlar Mosleev or something. They could have put in somebody that's who. That's why I gave this card a poor score. It's not. I mean, shit. It's not.
I think he's a backup fight for Ilya.
Torias, maybe.
Well, no, because now we have Gaethje versus Ilya, and now we have Volkanovski versus Ilya. So when Ilya comes back, he's got a couple title defense.
Is he still got a hurt neck or something or whatever?
What, Ilya?
No, Sarukian. Armin Sarukian.
Oh, Armin. What the fuck did he come with?
That's why.
Where did Armin come from?
Well, he's like number 2.
Yeah, but still
at 145. That's why. Oh, look, Volk asked for Evloev. See, I told you. That's who Movsar Evloev. That's who should be in there. And if it wasn't, I would say Armin Sarukian, but I think Sarukian's got a hurt neck or spine or something going on with a hurt thing. But Volkanovski minus 148. Diego Lopez plus 124. The lines are close enough that I will put Volkanovski in a parlay. I already picked him on a DraftKings fantasy lineup, like a 5-fighter lineup, and because you got to put one of the main event fighters in there because it's a 5-round fight, so that's more points they're going to accrue. So you got to pick whoever you think is going to win and put that in the lineup. That's a little tip for you guys that do DraftKings fantasy. So anyway, mine was Volkanovski. I'm going to go with him, and I will put him in a parlay too because I think he's going to beat Diego Lopez again. I don't see unless Diego Lopez, some miraculous way, learned how to double up his strikes. Because what was it? 156
to 80 something. Anyways, it's bad.
Yeah, unreal.
It was twice as much.
Okay, the UFC just wanted Volk to have 54 fights against 3 different fighters. Right? Okay, so yeah. Let's now we have to go back.
I'm passing on this fight, by the way.
Yeah, well, you
100% passing on this fight.
If you're picking one way or the other, gun to head, you're picking Volk, right? Right?
Nope.
You're not? Diego Lopez?
It provides a rematch. It gives somebody the weight class.
I'll t-shirt bet you.
No. I have learned my lesson. I stay away from main events. I'm staying away.
So
bye-bye. No.
I just want to I made all my let me just real quick. I'm going to share my screen with this before I make our 3-leg parlay for the show. So share right now. I picked all 12 of my fights, except I skipped this one, Quill and Sawkill, Jamie Malarkey, because I can't click a minus 1,000. It's not like shots on goal, Dave.
I got you.
Dave does shots on goal minus 600. Fucking it's crazy. It's the algorithm, bro. I get you. But anyway, so
do you want me to show you my withdrawal versus deposit? How much do you withdraw? How much do you withdraw out of your account?
All right, bragging camp. That's fine. Whatever. So, Sulang Rangbo minus 285. Nakamura plus points minus 165. Sang Uk Kim plus points minus 165. Those are the 3 stupid road to UFC fights. Yiz Za minus 218. Oban Elliott plus money minus 180. Jacob Malkoon money line minus 155. Freaking, never mind. But anyway, all 12 picks, which I went through, is this crazy number here. I'm only put like $10 on. $10 would be $2,729, except
good luck.
Change.
I hope you win.
Of course. course. I hope, perfect card would be the greatest. But now let's do our 3-fight parlay for the show. Our plus money junkie parlay for the plus money junkies out there. So kicking back to the very beginning, we're not doing any of those stupid road to UFC things. I don't care if we're 100% confident. They're not going. They're not in it. All right. So starting from the first thing, did you pick a Yiza? You did, right?
Yep.
Okay. So Yiza minus 218.
Yes.
Oban Elliott plus 110. Okay.
Yes.
Jacob Malkoon minus 155.
I'm going to share the screen. You suck at this. Hang on.
Yeah, go ahead. Stop sharing. I'm sorry. Good.
Sorry, here we go. Yiza, Oban Elliott, Jacob Malkoon, Cam. I'm skipping the Tafa fight.
Why?
I'm skipping this one.
Alicana.
Yeah, it's gonna be Alicana. Yeah, you're right. You're right. 100%. 100%. I'm skipping this one for the odds. Tuivasa, Tyson Teixeira. Really?
I'm not. Don't touch it. Don't. I'm telling you.
Fine. No, it's not worth the odds. Fiziev.
I do like Fiziev plus 105.
BSD, obviously. And then we don't do main events because the odds are not worth it.
I think Fiziev, Rafael Fiziev, Oban Elliott, and Jacob Malkoon would make the best plus money 3-leg parlay. What you got with those three? Let's see what I got with it. Refresh.
Oban, Malkoon, and Fiziev.
Yes. Fiziev, Elliott, Malkoon.
Plus 625.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Malkoon.
I don't mind it either. It's got a chance. I'm not putting a bunch of money on it, but it's got a chance.
Refresh. It keeps fucking refreshing. You keep updating the lines. Keep moving on my stuff. People must be after watching this show. People are starting to hammer.
Everyone's watching this show.
Bets.
I'm telling you.
All right. So Fiziev. Who else did we say was in there? Malkoon and the last. And who was the last one? Oh yeah, Oban Elliott. Plus money. Oh, I like that one too. Plus 110. So yeah, plus 608 on DraftKings. So we'll put $20 on that. That'll pay 141. I like that.
I'll put some money on my account later on.
Place bet. Oh, what? Oh, you keep pulling out.
Always. I'm a big pullout guy.
I heard Dave pulls out early. Ask his neighbor.
She just left.
I know. Did she make you a sandwich at least?
No.
Unreal. So Canadian women too. Jesus, you can't get good ones. Anyway. All right. So there we have it. Is there any? Oh, my niche all oceanic parlay was. It's now I switched though. I switched one of them. It was going to be that McAuliffe, but after watching this, we switched to Oban Elliott. So never mind. That's not in existence anymore. It was going to be McAuliffe, Ralston, and Malkoon. Those three because they're fighting right in a row. And I was on all of them until I switched to Oban Elliott. Rightfully so, though. I like Oban Elliott. I think he's underrated. So, I mean, still do Malkoon and Ralston if you wanted, but yeah, that's good. We're good. I'm good with our 3-leg. The rest I'm going to spend. There's over 150 college basketball games tomorrow. I want to save some money on that shit. That's going to take like 3 hours of my research in the morning doing that.
All right. Quick little plus money parlay. BSD, Billy, and Cam. The three of those put together
Oh, that's a good one.
is plus 131, and I fucking love that one. That is my lock of the night. If you guys want a lock of the night, BSD, Billy, and Cam.
So
Because
Cam
Cody,
Ralston minus 360. That's good. He should win. Alicana minus 265. That should win as well. And BSD against Dan Hooker, though. But
put those three together, you've got
minus
plus 131.
Yeah, that's it. That's safe.
That
that's
is-
a safe, no sweat.
That's
one.
my lock of the night right there. Lock of the
That's
night.
a safe one. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. So yeah, everybody in chat, thank you so much for hanging out. Kiwi, of course, you're the best. Thank you for the bam for that, and just your presence in general. And hopefully we'll see all you guys next week. Best of luck. What is next week? Is there an event, Dave?
I think so. There is.
Next week is the Super Bowl, by the way.
Shit.
Let's see.
Almost.
Let's see what we got.
Show.
UFC. Next week, February, the day before the Super Bowl, we have a UFC fight night, the first fight night of the year. And it's Bautista versus Oliveira. So Mario Bautista and Vinicius Oliveira, not Charles. Mario Bautista, Vinicius Oliveira. Who else is on here? Amir Albazi. Okay, this is good fights on here. I think this card looks almost better than the one we just went over. Michael Olseicha. Yeah, this is a good card. I'll give this a better score than what we just did. There's no Road to UFC crap on here, which is awesome. There's some newcomers I've never heard of. Jacob Wicklocks. Never heard of that guy.
All right, we got a good week next week. Night, homies. Thank you very much.
So I'll see you guys next week. Best of luck tomorrow, and peace out.